Welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am PG Padmagauri, working as an assistant professor in Faculty of Engineering, Avinash Lingam University. Today we are going to see alternative sources of energy used in households, techniques and devices. Alternative energy is a term used for an energy source that is an alternative for fossil fuels. The fossil fuels are coal, oil, gas, uranium, etc. The alternative energy also called as renewable energy. Renewable energy, it is the energy that is generated from natural processes that are continuously replenished. This includes sunlight, geothermal heat, wind, tides, water and various forms of biomass. This energy cannot be exhausted and is constantly renewed. The main source of alternative energy is the sun. The objectives of the session is impart knowledge on alternate sources of energy used in household. Explanation about each alternative source. Working of devices with solar energy, wind energy and biogas. Renewable energy. Some of the renewable energy used as alternative energy in houses. They are solar energy, wind energy, biomass energy. Solar energy. Solar energy has the greatest potential of all the sources of energy, and if only a small amount of this form of solar energy could be used, it will be one of the most important supplies of energy in India. Its potential is 178 billion metric watt, which is about 20,000 times the world power demand. In home, we can use the solar energy in many forms: solar water heating, solar cooling, electricity generation, solar pumping, solar furnace, etc. Most of the renewable energy comes either directly or indirectly from the sun. Sunlight or solar energy can be used directly for heating and lighting homes and other purposes in and buildings, for generating electricity and for hot water heating, solar cooling, etc. Wind energy. Wind is said to be air in motion. Air in motion arises from a pressure gradient. The earth rotation also contributes to the wind. The sun's heat also drives the winds, whose energy is captured with wind turbines. The wind turbines convert kinetic energy of the wind to mechanical energy that can be utilized to perform useful work or to generate electricity. Biomass energy. Biomass energy is organic matter produced by plants, both terrestrial and aquatic, and the derivatives. It includes forest crops and residues crops grown especially for their energy content is called as energy forms, and animal manure. It considered as sunlight and water is the main ingredients to grow plants. The organic matter that makes up those plants is known as biomass. Biomass also used to produce electricity. Solar energy. Various technologies are used to capture the heat from the sunlight are solar water heating system, solar cooker, solar furnace, solar electric generators, solar space cooling system, etc. Solar water heating system. A typical solar water heating system consists of solar flat collectors or set of collectors, it is called as panels, overhead tank to provide cold water, pipelines and circulating systems, storage tank, control of the system. A simple solar heating system used for home utility purpose shown in figure. The collector is commonly a blacked metal plate with attached metal tubing, and it is usually provided with glass cover, a layer of insulation beneath the plate. Sunlight hit from the flat collectors, it absorbs solar energy in between the collectors water is circulated via tubes. Solar energy captured by the collectors is used to heat the water. As the water is heated in its passage through collector, its density decreases and hence it rises and flows into the top of the storage tank. Colder water from the bottom of the tank has a higher density and so tends to sink and enter into the lower heater of the collector for further heating. As long as the sun shines, the water will quickly circulate and getting warmer. So no need to mechanical pump to circulate water. Then the hot water is collected and stored in a storage tank which is placed above the panel. The hot water is obtained from solar water heater, is used for bathing, washing, cleaning and other purposes in home. The advantages of solar water heater are the fluid used in the solar water heating systems is water. The hot water is available 24 hours a day depending on the use of the system capacity. A solar water heater payback period is 3 to 4 years. Solar water heaters last a long time, 15 to 20 years, and requires only less maintenance. Solar cookers. Variety of solar cookers are available in India. A box type solar cooker is shown in figure. The solar box consists of a open top, black painted. The solar cooker box consists of an open top, black painted inner box kept inside of the another box. There is a space between the two boxes and it is filled with glass wool insulation. The upside of this cooker box is covered by 2 layers of transparent glass. The gap in between the supporting frame of the cover is hinged with cooker box. It is used to position the glass cover in an inclined position. It is used to increase the heat value. It is used to increase the heat value while cooking. The cooker is to be placed facing sun, keeping longer side vertically inclined position, and the inclination of the cooker box can easily be changed from 15 degree to 45 degrees with respect to the ground by the adjustable stand attached at the back side of the box. 4 number of black painted aluminum cooking pots are used and are placed side by side at the longer side of the cooker on cooker trays. The cooker presently fabricated can able to cook 2 kgs of rice or equivalent food item at a time. Within 2 hours cooking is possible in between 9 am to 3 pm. Advantages of solar cookers are: it is used for no requirement of fuel. Usage of solar cooker regularly can save 3 to 4 LPG cylinder per year. They need not have any supervision. There is no fear of scorching the food. Solar cooking, being a slow process, ensures better and more nutritiously cooked food. Solar cookers are durable and simple to use. Solar furnace. A solar furnace is an instrument to get high temperatures by connecting solar radiations onto a specimen. The principle of working of an solar cooker is The principle of working of an solar furnace is a number of turnable holostats mirrors are arranged in terraces on a sloping surface so that regardless of the sun position, they always reflect solar radiation in the same direction onto the large parabolic reflecting collectors. It is made up of many fixed mirrors attached to face the structure. The collector then brings the radiation to a focus within small volumes. The estimated flame heat is The collector then brings the radiation to a focus within small volumes. The estimated flame heat is 3800 degrees centigrade. The maximum heat flux is 16,000 kilowatts per square meter. The advantages of solar furnaces are: in a solar furnace, heating is carried out without any contamination and temperature is easily controlled by changing the position of the material in focus. It gives an extremely high temperature. It provides very rapid heating. Solar electric energy generation. Solar energy is either used directly as a source of heat and to generate electric power. An energy efficient buildings balances all aspects of energy use in building, lighting, space conditioning and ventilation by providing optimizing mix of passive solar design strategies, energy efficient equipments and renewable sources of energy. The components used for solar electric energy productions are solar cell modules or solar PV array, battery, power conditioning and converter circuit, inverter circuit. The direct solar based electrical power generation. The direct solar based electrical power generation systems can be developed to obtain electricity at a low cost compared to conventional energy sources. During the daytime, the DC power generated by PV array may cater to the daytime sunlight and it converts solar energy into the electrical energy by using photodiodes. The small electrical energy is added with many arrays which is connected in series or parallel connection to increase current and voltage capacity of solar power generation unit. Then the energy stored in batteries are directly used as electric current. The battery bank which is used to store charge for use after sunset. Solar cell modules. They may be tracking arrays or modules or fixed arrays. A tracking array is defined as one which is always kept mechanically perpendicular to the sun. Array line so that all the times it intercepts the maximum insolation. A fixed array is usually oriented east-west and tilted up an angle approximately equal to latitude of the site. Types of fixed arrays are flat plate arrays, concentrating arrays. Solar PV panel subsystem components. Inverter circuit is used for converting direct current voltages to alternative current with desired frequency. Sensors, circuit breakers and timers are used for automatically disconnecting the battery bank and connected to electrical load or grid line from PV array. Maximum power point tracker, that is MPPT, is used for maintaining the operation of the entire PV array at the maximum power point. Irrespective of date time, for this microprocessor and its allied control system may also used for power conditioner. Power conditioning is the most important component. It acts as an intelligent switch for sequentially controlling the flow of DC charge from PV array. Appliances of solar PV panel, water pumping. Applications of solar PV panel are water pumping, lighting, standalone system. It's supposed to meet all the load requirements without help from any other backup energy source. These systems may or may not have electrical energy storage subsystem like battery bank. Solar power space cooling system for buildings. The major current interest is in mechanical cooling systems that depend on solar heat for their operation and are unaffected by atmospheric humidity. The two most common refrigeration techniques are vapor compression and absorption. and in principle both could be adopted for use with solar energy, although the temperatures required are higher than those adequate for space heating. In the compression procedure, solar heated water could vaporize or ammonia at a moderate pressure. The vapor could then drive a turbine which would in turn operate a vapor compression cooling unit. Such a low pressure vapor turbine, however, would invariably have a low efficiency. Wind energy, windmill and wind turbine. The windmill is used for pumping water heater in home. A windmill is a type of electric engine which is used to convert wind energy to mechanical energy. Wind turbine is used to produce electricity. The basic device in the wind energy conversion system is the wind turbine, which transfers the kinetic energy into the mechanical energy. The wind turbine is connected to the electrical generator through a coupling device called gear train. The output of the generator is given to the electrical grid by employing a proper controller to avoid the disturbances and to protect the system or network. The combination of wind turbine and generator is referred to as an aerogenerator. Both of them used to produce clean energy. A small wind turbine can be used in the range of power generation 50 watts to 3000 kilowatts. It can be operated at the minimum wind speed of 4 meters per second. The factors that determine output from a wind energy converter, the wind speed, cross section of the wind swept by the rotor, etc. The overall conversion efficiency of the rotor, transmission system and generator or pump also is a factor which determines the wind energy output. Components of wind turbine. The main components of wind turbines are blades. It is used to convert wind energy to rotational energy. Gearbox. The gearbox is used to change the speed of the generator input. Electric generator. We have two types of electrical generators are single phase AC generator, three phase AC induction generation. Three phase AC induction generator. Converter inverter unit. In this, electronic switches are used to get required electric power either AC or DC. Types of wind turbines are based on the position of placements of blades and its rotational direction. It is classified into two types: horizontal axis turbine, vertical axis turbine. Applications of wind energy. The energy made by windmills can be used in many ways. These includes grinding grain or spices, pumping water and sawing wood. Windmills were most commonly used to grind grain into flour for making bread. Wind turbines are used to produce electricity. Electricity can be used in many applications in home. Biomass energy. Biomass energy. Biogas is a product from biomass. Biomass typically refers to a mixture of different gases produced by the breakdown of organic matter in the absence of oxygen. Biogas can be produced from raw materials such as agricultural waste, manure, municipal waste, plant material, sewage, green waste or food waste. Biogas is a renewable energy source. It is an alternative source production by using home waste products. Biogas production. Biogas can be produced by anaerobic digestion. Biogas can be produced by anaerobic digestion with anaerobic organism which digest material inside a closed system, or fermentation of biodegradable materials. Anaerobic digestion is a series of biological process in which microorganisms break down biodegradable material in the absence of oxygen. One of the end products is biogas. Anaerobic organism or anaerobic organism need not require oxygen for growth. For example, protozoans and bacteria. Fermentation process in biogas. It is a metabolic process that converts sugar to acids and gases or alcohol. It is used to produce specific chemical product called methane. This energy release allows biogas to be used as fuel. It can be used for any heating purpose such as cooking. It can also be used in a gas engine to convert the energy into electricity. Biogas is considered to be a renewable source because its production and use cycle is continuous and it generates no net carbon dioxide. Organic material is converted and used and then regrows in a continuously repeating cycle. From a carbon perspective, as much carbon dioxide is absorbed from the atmosphere in the growth of primary bioresource as is released when the material is ultimately converted to energy. The byproduct of biogas is also used as manure. It is used for agriculture purpose. Typical composition of biogas is given in the table. Some compounds are methane. The percentage available in total biogas is 50 to 75%. Carbon dioxide CO2 25 to 30%. Nitrogen N2 10%. Hydrogen H2 0 to 1%. Hydrogen sulfide H2S 0 to 3%. Oxygen O2 available in the biogas is 0 to 0.5%. Applications of biogas. Biogas is used for cheap and sustainable energy production. The produced biogas is used directly or transformed into electricity. Cooking, biogas lamps, water heating, space heating. It can be replaced compressed natural gas for use in vehicles. Conclude the session. Solar energy, wind energy and biomass are the three main alternative energy sources which can be used in household. The various methods to convert the above renewable sources into useful energy were elaborated. The solar devices, wind turbine and biogas plants are useful for conservation of energy and carbon reduction. The study of alternative resources and applied in the building construction is need of the hour. Thank you.